Hello guys. Today I'm gonna make another video about construction and trying to fix it. Most people say, why don't we just delete construction? It has no point, and all it does is just ruin. It's just there. It's just a waste of time, and they're not wrong. And I think that there is there's potential for construction, like they did for construction update, but they actually just shat on it and then do it in the toilet and just whatever, I don't know, just ruins it. They just ruins it. Okay, they ruins it. My baby, my poor construction baby. I was the best construction person on Emerald, and then they ruined it. Same for Demolisher. He was a really good construction guy too, and you know that form of gameplay now is ruined. People actually don't want to build bases anymore. And there's no point on building a base. It doesn't have any influence to this day on understanding of how to use construction in the current meta, okay? There's no point. So I want to go ahead and have my explanation on how to fix it, and I think you should send this video to Toadman and give them ideas on how to fix the game as a person that enjoys their game, and be a little bit. I don't hate Wrel. I'm just very critical on him. I think some of the MMO features that he added were good, but not like most of the stuff were kind of bad and was not geared to the audience that he was supposed to be gearing to. And it didn't incentivize long-term relationship to the game. It was only short-term, especially with the when the Bastion was added to the game. Uh, it only incentivized short-term interaction, which isn't really necessarily that great. It's only great for investors, but it's not great for the long term of the game. And I think this update could actually bring more people back and actually do a new playstyle that people normally never see in a video game, like construction. I think that construction is actually a good feature in the game if they do it right. Currently, it's so wrong to the point where there's no point of building one, other than if you want to make a air base or a router base or whatever, or even orbital strike, which is annoying. So here's my idea on how to actually fix construction. So we have this hex right here at Waterston's Redemption. So you see these hexagonal maps? I put a line right here just to separate the rest of Waterston. Let's pretend that some volume guy decides to go ahead and place a base right here. Okay, so they place a base right here, and then they place a hive. Now, back in the day, people got nightmares from hives, okay, and I understand why. Because hives used to influence empire strength as it is, and they would incentivize alerts and activate an alert. But the problem with them is that a lot of people would just build bases and place hives everywhere, and then the person with the most hives would win the continent. And so it was kind of annoying, and plus how overpowered construction was back in the day was so bad. So they kind of nerfed a lot of things about construction. Um, to make it where now it's all the way it's 2024, and now there's really no point to do construction anymore because they nerfed the shit out of it so many times. So let's just say that Vonnie plays a hive down, and this time it's not about empire strength, but Vonu actually captures this hex right here. So whoever plays the hive down will have its name as say Top Gun Master Hex. It's Top Gun Master's Hex. So this is your hex now, and then it should have your alpha tag, time held, population density and percentage, and the benefit. So you would have a benefit of actually owning the base. I actually, there's no benefit for this. Actually, I don't think benefits are really applicable here because they no longer do that. But, anyways, you should have an alpha resource too, incentivize outfits to actually build bases too. So you would get one green per 5 minutes, or one green per 5 to 10 minutes around there. We don't want to make it OP, but we want to have incentivization on trying to build a base. So so let's say that I made a base there and I'm in volume. It will capture it, it will show, and it will be my hex, not Waterson's. So TR will notice that and actually attack it. So what purpose does the hive have other than capturing the hex? I think that another fundamental issue about base building is that vehicles like to shell the shit out anything from far away. This happens anywhere. If I build a base at the very back of Bridgeport, all the tanks are up here, they would just shell the shit out of it. They would do send 5 tanks just to destroy my base. Or an outfit would just purposely gear to that. There's no actual point of building a base because it's just gonna get destroyed. So I think a hive should just make the core, the core section and wall section invincible. But for walls specifically, it should be distance away from the hive, and there should be a restriction so you don't block it up to make it impossible to get in. Okay, we don't want that, but we want to actually have an incentivization on like shooting people and capturing it. So let's say that TR notices that this hex is gone, like it's Vaudus now. So they're gonna come over, bring infantry, and actually activate the hive, which will be around 2 minutes to 2 minutes 30 seconds. Just balance it to the point where it's really good, and incentivize a battle there. And so if TR wins the base, right, it would actually be TR's base. So whoever activated the hive will actually now claim the base. It'll be their base now, not the volume person's, because it's not your base. And now you can use the base however you want and steal their cordium and all that shit that's there. So it actually incentivizes people to not shell the shit out of it by getting rid of all the other features that are in the base too, like the I don't know, like the infantry towers and the light air terminal and the light armor terminal or whatever, and take the command center and everything. It should become TRs now because they captured the hive, and it should be their thing. And it should be like, oh, uh, it was captured by the outfit, and it should switch the name to whoever captured it to. So let's say that my friend Log took it for TR. Log's hex now. It's Log's hex. So now it incentivizes people to capture this hex and actually utilize it for the alert. Um, so and it actually will split. It would change the percentage up top too. There's normally a percentage, so let's just take the percentage away. So it's less likely to even have a tie to begin with because there's now another hex there, and it should be able to calculate it and make it. You might not be able to see the change, but it should make enough of a difference where it doesn't incentivize a tie. Because I think tying is stupid. Okay, I think that we shouldn't have that. We should incentivize people to build bases and be able to capture territory and be influential to the alert. So that's my general idea. I think you could add more to it and just bring back old things that are already in the game, like the hive, for example, or whatever. I think that like there should be more features to construction to make it seem fun to play in. Cause like currently right now, it's just tanks shell the shit out of it. Oh, it's gone now. Uh-oh, my bad. So, I think those things kind of make construction suck and pointless, and infantry players don't have a purpose at fighting at one of these bases because they all generally suck. So, I think that like the features that we have could be utilized better, and actually incentivize people to, do other things than place a router down and make an orbital strike thing. I think that should be more of a reason to defend these construction bases too, because it might actually change the alert as a whole, and you didn't realize it. So we want that. The one thing is that if TR decided to build a base here and TR owns Watersons, the person that built the base here will not get the 1 green per 5 minutes because it's already in friendly territory, because that makes it OP. But let's say that Vonnie decided to take Watersons, but your base is still alive. then you start getting green now, and actually there's more of a reason to defend the base now, because you can use this base as a proxy to go to Watersons and make an armor fight. Even people start pulling from Watersons, more of a reason to actually start fighting this space and then making an infantry fight, instead of just be there. I feel like that should be the solution, on understanding how to utilize it and actually be a good, helpful tool for the game, and for your faction too, and for your outfit even. You could literally make the difference for an alert, and that will make construction more special than it is now. So, that's my opinion. If you want to send this video to Toman, that actually would be helpful. I think that they could literally change the game for the better if they do this. Put your comments down below if there's anything critical that you want to say. I'm open to ideas. I think this is like the best thing that you can have. And, subscribe and like the video if you think it's interesting, and if you want to have this update actually be a thing. Um, just something like that. Um, and thank you for listening to my rant about construction, and just, utilize important stuff. Thank you, and goodbye.